and the attribute is exotic damage resilience at 2.5%. Now the next one I would recommend for you new and returning players would be up here at the DZ vendor. Now at the DZ vendor, he's going to have a pro red dot sight that if you need a red dot sight or you like the red dot sight like a lot of people I know, I would highly recommend this one. Now it is at 6% for the headshot, 4 on the crit damage, and 3 on the crit chance. And that's at your Dark Zone vendor at the base of ops. Next stop, Camp Clinton. Now if you guys want to see any particular builds or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below, or just hit me up on Xbox, shoot me a message, and I'll be glad to make a video. Now I know it was 4th of July, I hope all you guys had a great holiday, and now we're at Camp Clinton. Let's get into this. Now, a lot of people just run, random pistols like myself. I'm just running a random first wave X45. Now, for those, that want a nice exotic pistol, here's this one. This is Centurion. Now, the Centurion is one of two of the group. It is called the Free Republic. It is the Centurion and the Liberator. Now, what that does is each shot with the Liberator grants 5% to your next headshot damage with the Centurion. Max of 200% kills with the Centurion grants 10% RPMs to all weapons for 10 seconds. That is pretty insane, you guys. Now, also, your Liberator, look at that. Deadly Unforgiving. I would say reroll Fierce for responsive. Have a nice day. Now you do have to reroll this one a few more times to get it up to 286. As far as this Centurion, you probably have to reroll that twice. It'll max it out. That would be perfect. Let's go to Dante's Run, right next door. It's your next stop. Now, like I said, this is the longer version of your vendor reset. I will release a really short one, so if this is too long for you guys, just go over there and I'll have all of it laid out. Now for all of the rest of you, go to Dante's Run right here. And what he is selling, let's see, is a maxed out first aid ally heal. Now this is good for you, you healers that are just based on, just helping out the team and what have you. It could work with your, say your Reclaimer, whatever kind of healer build you want to run. But this is maxed out at 6%, and I myself, I only run self heals, but, the ally heal, there you go. Call me selfish, it's just the way it is. Now, last stop to these safe houses is the Crypt, top right. Now the Crypt is selling a assault rifle that I would at least recommend you look at, especially if you want to get out of the whole lightweight M4 LVOAC meta that's happening right now, or the Bullfrog. I myself, I love running the Bullfrog or the Liberator, but this is another high end you could sub out. And right here at the Crypt, he is selling the G36C. Now what it has on it is Deadly and Commanding, reroll Commanding for responsive, and you'll have responsive, deadly, and focused. Focused, no skills on cooldown will give you another 10% damage. Add that with your responsive, you'll have another 10% within 10 meters. Fully optimize it to 286, and this thing will melt. Now, moving on to the Dark Zone vendors, there's going to be, 4 Dark Zone vendors we're visiting. First one is East 61st. This is going to be a must-have item for the week. It's an extended mag, and if a lot of you guys like your crits to be high, or you like, having high crit chance and high crit damage, this is a mag to have. So right here, East 61st, he's selling an extended mag with 118 mag size, 4 on the crit damage, and 3 on the crit chance. That is a must-have this week. I was actually running a 116.5. I know the mag size goes up to 120.5, but this is pretty high. I have not seen one higher than this. I know you can craft them, but this is a must-have. Now your next one for your new and returning players is this suppressor right here. 7 on the crit chance, 4 on the crit damage, and 2.5 on the stability. Now next stop is going to be East 58th. Now at East 58th, if you guys like building hexo builds, or maybe you want to do like some sort of hybrid, then there's this rejuvenated mask that you might want to look at. So right here, East 58th, rejuvenated mask. It's already rolled to stamina, has crit chance already maxed out on it, and has blind death resistance. Now what I would do is I would probably either re-roll the stamina higher just to do it faster, or if you have the division tech, just re-roll the blind death off, get damage to elites is my preference, and then just fully optimize it. It'll be a really nice one. It has the high armor roll of 997, so if you guys like running rejuvenated, I'd pick this one up. And for those that don't know what rejuvenated is, the talent, it's consuming a medkit increases all your resistance by 40% for 10 seconds. So having that rejuvenated, you don't really need that minor attribute to be another resistance because you're already getting 40%. Next stop is going to be Park Ave, which is just at the bottom right here. Now Park Ave is going to have an MP7. Yes, I said MP7. It's an interesting MP7. I'm not gonna lie, but let's check it out real quick. So we're at Park Ave. This MP7 has accurate, unforgiving, and hurried. Now hurried, a lot of you really enjoy hurried, and I've been asked about it with Swift and what have you. If you are one of those people, all you have to do is re-roll accurate for Swift, or you can re-roll accurate for deadly or responsive, but I know a lot of you really love that hurried talent, so here's an MP7. It is at 279, so you will have to re-roll it twice to max it out, but besides that, it's a pretty decent gun. And get that hurried on there. You could even put this on an alpha build, whatever you want. It's a pretty good pickup. Next stop, East 53rd. Alright, DC6. Now, if you guys think this is too long or I shouldn't make 2 videos, let me know. I'm going to go ahead and just do it this way, just because the amount of people are and the variety of people watching these videos are getting wider and wider. Now at East 53rd, the stamina mod is 1 away from maxed out. It's at 266, and it has a major attribute of skill power. Now there are numerous agents that like to run skill haste with a little bit of skill power for their boosters, and if you are one of those people, this is a good pickup for you. And finally, last but not least, is West 31st. Now DZ1, West 31st is going to have another mask for you guys trying to build hexo builds, or exotic, or hybrid builds, whichever you're trying to do. Here's another mask. Now, unlike the rejuvenated mask at East 58th, this is going to be a refreshed mask at West 31st. Now it does have a low armor roll on it. However, it is already rolled to firearms, already has crit chance on it, and already has damage to elites. Therefore, you can either just optimize it, or you can go ahead and get that maxed out crit chance, or get that maxed out firearms, what have you. Now this is the long version. Hope you guys enjoyed it. For all you new and returning players, welcome. It's your boy Kamikaze Von Doom. If you guys need any help, hit me up, and let's get to it. But besides that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.